Hello, students. This is Principal Peterson. I'd like just to take a moment to welcome you to your first full week of the second semester. We did pretty good the first semester. However, I think there is room for improvement for the second semester. So what I'd like to do is just give you a few tips that might help your second semester to be even more successful than your first. The very first tip I would like to offer is to make sure that you attend all of your required Class Connect session every single day. It's important that you do this because then you are not behind in instruction. When the teacher begins to instruct you, she won't have to repeat, and you have it if you keep up with it. Also, if you would also keep up with your required assignments. If you turn your assignments in when they're due, then they don't pile up at the end of the semester or the end of the block, and you're overwhelmed with how many assignments that you have to turn in. The next thing is if you would participate in the interim assessments, each and every one of you, it helps not only the teacher know when and where and how to instruct you, but it also helps you to know how much you've learned and how much you've grown since the first part of the year. So it's important that you take those assessments, and it is valuable data information for us to know how to instruct you. So take time out, and when we go in for our interim assessment and we invite you to take those assessments, please go in and do so. Also, when you go into your classes, the Class Connect session, if you would go in and engage yourself, talk with your teachers, participate with your teachers, ask questions, be involved, talk to each other, and don't just sit there or play games as your teacher is trying to instruct you. Make sure you're truly engaged. This will help you. And also, if you would take time each day and set aside a study time, it is important that we discipline ourselves now while we're in high school. So as when we move over to college or move into a job, that we can set aside times to study and times to do the necessary tasks to be successful. So I would like for each of you to have a great week. I will visit with you again next week, and I want you to strive to do your very, very best. And remember, you have each and every one of us on your side. We're willing to help you in any way that we possibly can. If you're having trouble with connecting in your class, let us know. If you have trouble with your courses, let us know. And if you don't know how many credits that you have earned, find out. Give your counselor a little email, shoot them an email, or call them. They'll help you understand how many you have and how many you yet need to earn. Remember, to graduate from UTVA, you need 24 credits. And those 24 credits are divided into sections, so many math courses, so many English courses, so many electives, so many science. So it's important that you keep up with those courses to make sure that you have done all that you can to meet the graduation rates, because we want each and every one of you to graduate. Well, have the best week ever, and I will talk with you next week. Hello, students. This is Principal Peterson. It's good to visit with you. It was wonderful to visit with you during the assembly on Friday. However, I know there were so many of you that couldn't make it, and so I'm going to do a little repeat of what I suggested in that time for success in our second semester. First, I'd like to just take a moment and welcome you to the first full week of the second semester. We did pretty good the first semester. We were successful, but to be even more successful, I'd like to offer you 5 tips. 5 tips that will help you become even more successful than you were the first semester. The very first tip is attend all of your required Class Connect sessions. It's so important that you attend every day and receive the instructions that the teachers have prepared for you. By so doing, you will keep up with all of your assignments and everything that you need to do, and it's so easy to do it each day rather than have things pile up on you. The second is turn in your assignments quickly. As soon as you're given those assignments, do them, turn them in. Don't wait to the end of the term or the end of the semester to shoot them over to the teacher and have to find an overwhelming amount of work to do. So if you do them every single day, it's important that you do that so that you're not feeling overwhelmed and you keep your grades up. The next is when you go into the class connect sessions, engage yourself, talk to the teacher, ask questions, participate in class. Don't sit there and visit with your neighbor or play games on the computer. Really connect. Your teachers are there to help you understand the material. So if you take that moment to do so, it will be awesome. And if and when we have our we're going to have our interim, it's not if, but when we have our interim assessments, participate there as well. Interims help the teacher understand where she needs to go as far as instructing you. And it also helps you to understand how much you have grown since the first part of the year or since the first part of the course. So make sure you take time when you're invited to take those assessments that you go in and actually take them. The next tip I have for you is set aside study time. Study time every day. Get your assignments done during that time, read your material during that time. It's important that you discipline yourself while you're in high school. It For college, when you move on to college, you'll know, hey, I have assignments that I need to do and I need not have them back up on me. And if you decide not to go to college or you're just going to go out into the workforce somehow, you still have assignments and tasks to do, and you need to be able to discipline yourself in order to have those tasks and assignments done. We want each and every one of you to graduate from UTVA, and we want to be here and let you know that we are here and able to help you in any way we can because we want your success. If you want to graduate from UTVA, you need 24 credits. Those 24 credits are sorted out in different courses. You need so many math courses, so many English courses, so many science courses, and so many elective courses. If you get 6 credits per year, you're ready to go in your fourth year. So make sure you are on top of getting those credits. If you don't know where your credits are right now, give your counselor a call, shoot her an email, or give them a call, like I said, and ask, how many credits do I have and how many do I need? So stay on top of that. You're responsible. You can do this because we want each and every one of you to graduate this year, the seniors this year, the juniors next year, on down the line. So make sure that you keep up with those assignments and stuff. Anyway, I want you to have the greatest first full week of the second semester ever, and I will visit with you again next week. Have a great week.